Quentin Tarantino.
Hey, everybody.
Oh my God.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah. Oh, look at all those cameras. Wow. Okay. So we just saw 5 young filmmakers. I think you met them backstage.
Yeah, I sure did.
Right? So tell us how you got your start.
And I go, wow, if 80 years from now, 80 years after, 60 years after my death, 80 years after I've made the movie, if it was playing in a filled theater that people wanted to see it and it was enjoyable and they had the time that the people that I was watching with had watching The General, that would be really awesome.
That would be really awesome, and you have a pretty good chance. So I heard you've been doing some research on the 70s, my favorite decade, for your next project. Is there anything that you're working on there?
No, that's a slight misnomer. I mean, I am doing it, but it's not for a movie project. I'm working on a film critic project that's about the year in cinema 1970. That's a very important year in cinema, especially in the development of New Hollywood. But then I even opened it up to world cinema in that year. And it was a pretty profound year. And it's too boring to go into the nuances of it here. But it's kind of a movable feast. I'm kind of figuring out what I want to do with it. Do I want to do it as a book? Do I want to do it as a documentary about that year in cinema? Do I want to do it as a 5 or 6 part podcast? I'm not quite sure. Me going to Lyon and actually showing about 12 movies from that year and talking before each of them and then having a 2-hour symposium was like my first attempt, after studying it for 4 years, my first attempt to do something with it in public. So I'm still figuring it out.
Okay. All right, there's a rumor that you plan to retire after making your 10th film. And I think you've made 8 so far.
Right.
So is that true?
Yeah.
So 2 more films?
2 more.
That's all you have in you?
And then drop the mic. Boom. Tell everybody, match that shit.
Okay. So we're out of time, sadly. Ladies and gentlemen, Quentin Tarantino.
Thanks a lot. Great.